Hey everyone, welcome back to the final part of making over the Landgraabs. In the last part we made over Jeffrey Landgraab, nearly called him Malcolm, um, and we made him into sort of a daddy or a zaddy or whatever you want to call it. We made a little bit of a daddy character in this episode. Obviously we are doing Malcolm Landgraab. Now I kind of ran the storyline from Malcolm's perspective of he's had Johnny Zest, like he's had contact with Johnny Zest, and they've kept in like touch secretly. Obviously, because Jeffrey wanted nothing to do with Johnny Zest and kicked him out and didn't really want him. They kept in contact and they kept in touch, and he's always idolized his. He's always idolized like his half brother or step brother, or I can't remember exactly what he is, but let's just say brother is his brother. He's always idolized him, so he's always wanted to be sort of like him, which explains why he kind of looks very similar to him. Just not with, obviously genetically they will look similar, but they look very similar, they dress very similar. They do want different things in life. I kind of envisioned Malcolm being a very creative person. He wants like an artistic view. He's wanting like his own art gallery and things like that. So if I do end up playing with this family, which it's kind of gunning towards that, I will definitely be wanting to explore Malcolm's story and see how he progresses as a character. I want him very not snobbish, but kind of like he's like your best friend in high school. Like he's your best friend no matter who you are in the social spectrum, but equally he's also like very shady, and like if he's in front of his bros he'd be very like dismissive of you, and it's kind of like he'd have a cheeky woohoo and then not tell everyone about it and be very embarrassed, which I reckon that does stem from like his father, and his father having like hidden secrets and things, and his mother as well. They're both hidden people. But then I kind of want to twist him and turn him into like a nicer dude and make him more approachable in terms of his personality. Like he's kind of, I'd imagine this being like he's gone from a junior to a sophomore, or like is in his final year of high school, so he's kind of fully developed into himself, and he realized very quickly like, oh, I'm actually quite attractive. So it's kind of blindsided him, and he's had a lot of people that are very like, oh, you're very attractive, so I want to be friends with you all of a sudden. So it's kind of blindsided the way that he views life. And so I want him to kind of have like a bit of a moment where he's a rebellious teenager and he's horrible to everybody, and then he full cycles and goes into, I'm actually a nice person. I also want to get a couple of mods if I'm going to be playing with this family, like the prom mod and like things like that, just like story development mods, so that it's a lot more impactful, it's a lot powerful, it's not as like bland. I know some of the simming community say that the game's very bland now because it's just expansion packs and there's nothing really to do and there's no story development, but it seems that the Sims team are working on story development and story progression. As I mentioned in the last episode, or the episode before that, Eco Lifestyle, or Eco Living I think it's called, looks very, very good. The little trailer that they released, if you didn't see it, because like ParaLives dropped a trailer or two as well, so they were rivaling each other, but it looks very, very good, and it looks like there's a lot of story to that world, so I definitely want to try and do a mini let's play and show off some features of that, or at least do a build by and what's what I'm looking for, gameplay and create a sim to show that, because that's kind of a direction I wanted to take this channel in as well, kind of including Sims content, because I am a big simmer at heart, so I really do want to do that, as well as other games, be multi-diverse. But yeah, speaking of ParaLives, ParaLives looks so good. Like, to say there's 4 people working on that game, ParaLives is where it's at. There's so much progression, there's so much that we've seen. They dropped the character creation sort of parafolk thing, which I'll leave a link down below. It looks amazing. I definitely wanted to, I definitely want to do some like speculation and reviews on that, and do like a big compilation video of like what they've included and what's to come and what they've said. Let me know if you guys would like to see that, or if you wouldn't like to see that, whichever, it's fine. I do want to play that game. Hopefully, I don't think it would come out this year, but hopefully if it does come out this year, I will definitely be purchasing that because it looks like something that is definitely a progressive point and a forward point for simulation games and things like that. But yeah, I've not really talked about Malcolm at all. As you can, you can see on the screen, his outfits are very cute and goofy, but also like very frat boy-esque, which is kind of what I wanted to portray him. Like, I'm not really good at creator sim, I'm not good at building, and I've yet to do another build, which I kind of might renovate their mansion. I did try renovate their mansion and then it died and it flopped, and my computer decided to, well actually I deleted all of the footage for that, so that was my fault. But as we're coming to sort of a close here, I'm doing his winter outfit, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and remember to follow me on all my socials, which are linked down below, to keep up to date with me and what I'm doing and what Let's Plays I'm doing, and just engage yourself with the tiny little community that I've got so far. But as I said, thank you for watching, guys. I've been Button Basher 19, and bye guys!